have to share. I have to share this. I have to share this. I'm not going to be able... No, I'm not going to say that because I'm in a very small, secluded... I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Not the best place for any woman, much less a black woman, to find a man, no matter what her age, no matter what her stats. It's not going to work out here. It's not going to work as far as a relationship. And I know that anything is possible. And I know the universe and all that, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. So I met with someone. I always go to Starbucks because I'm not driving, burning gas to meet somebody that is a potential that I meet, and then I'm not wasting my gas or my time. So you're going to meet me literally across the street. So I went to Starbucks. Hey. And so here's how the conversation went. Okay, I've been communicating with this guy online, on the phone, and everything. So we met. This is our second time seeing each other face to face. He wants to hang out. He wants to go to movies. I don't want to do all that. I'm not a go out type of person. I'm just not. I prefer to stay home. I prefer to Netflix and chill. I prefer to get food and sit around and stuff my face. I'm not saying I'll never go out, but what I'm saying is, I just met you. I don't want to go out and start making memories with you. I don't know you. I know I think weird. I know I think different. I say weird, different than most people. I'm not the type of chick. You don't have to feed me. I can feed myself. You don't have to buy me shit. You don't have to do none of that. Okay? So I want to get to know you. And the only way to get to know a person is to be one-on-one with them. Because if you're out doing things, you're focusing on things. You're not focusing on the person. This is just my way of thinking. So he thought that was weird. It's Sunday. It is a beautiful day out in Atlanta. He was like, we could go to Piedmont. No. He said, bring the dog. No. Last time I bought her, she shit in the trunk. No. I was going to take her to the park right here. There's a park down off of Paces Ferry, right down the street with a dog park with a lake and all that. He wants to go in public, meaning a public. Piedmont is too public for me. I don't want to be anywhere in public. This park over here, private area, what's that street? Cobb 41? Paces Mill. It's a park. Some people know about it. If you live in Vinings area where anyway, I said we could go close to home. Oh my God, why don't you get out? Why don't you? I'm already like, okay, this is not going well. So I said, okay, meet me at Starbucks. I'll get some tea. So I go get a fucking $5 cup of tea. Right? I offered to pay. He's like, all right, you're gonna one thing. He's a cute guy, cute guy. He ain't dark skinned. He's my complexion, a little darker than me. But anyway, you know, you're gonna have to stop that. I'm the man. Okay, I like that, the alpha shit. Like, okay. He's like, nah, I want to pay. Okay, but I'm not asking you to pay for no tea, no nothing. So we get to talking. I just left the chiropractor. I go to the joint. I go to the chiropractor because of my herniated disc. I have to go to the doctor again tomorrow. And so I'm walking slow. He's like, come on, chop, chop. Don't do that. Don't chop, chop me. I said, you know, I told you I had a two herniated discs, right? And right at the moment, it's getting better. I said, at the moment, I'm not in a lot of pain, but I still feel sore. That's because you sit on your ass. Come on, let's go. And he's right. We need to walk. We need to go to the park. I'll say, I'm like, you're right. And I get it. I understand. And I appreciate that he's enthusiastic. I do. But it's not going to work. He goes, oh, I called you. Why you didn't return my call? He called me last night. I didn't feel like talking. I didn't lie. I saw he called me. I didn't feel like talking. I don't even answer the phone for my kids when I don't answer them. I said, look. And it's not like I ignored him the whole week. No. I just didn't. I was going to call you in the morning. You know, but I needed to know last night what we were going to do so I can make the plan for what we were going to do. He's just a little too much for me. A little too overwhelming. And so anyway, he goes, I know what to do. Most women, I'm going to tell you, most women have been like, bitch, you stupid. I know what to do. I'm going to get you a phone. What kind of phone is that? A Samsung? I said, no, actually, it's T-Mobile. It's not even the latest Samsung. It's Android T-Mobile. I said, I do want that new Android, that new Samsung Galaxy, whatever the last Galaxy. He goes, no, no, no. He said, I'm an iPhone type of person. My daughter is too. My daughter used to want me to get an iPhone for years. So she said FaceTime. I never did. I'm going to tell you why I brought my daughter up. So he goes, I tell you what if I put you on my account when you answer the phone when I call? That's probably a lot of females, women, way younger than me. That's probably a girl's dream to have a man say he's going to get her a brand new iPhone and put it on his account and pay for it. So he said, okay, let me get the phone. So I said, personally, I said no. He said, you can keep your number, whatever. I said, no. I said, I appreciate that, the offer. But number one, I told him, I said, my daughter for years has been telling me to get an iPhone because her whole family has iPhone. I don't like iPhone. I don't know how to use iPhone. I'm not familiar. I like my Android. I know where everything is on Android. He goes, nah, I can, what do you call it? The thing, you could do it on Android too, but he said on iPhone, you could track everybody's phone, the whole family. He said, if you get a family plan, put him on his daughter. He said he got his daughter, whatever. He wants to get me iPhone. We've only been talking a few weeks. I said, no. Why not? I'll pay the bill. That's tempting, but no. Because in my mind, I didn't say this out loud. You pay, if I just met you, I don't know you. Things don't work out, you cut my shit off. Why the fuck do I want somebody I don't know tracking my every move? We're not married. We're not in a committed relationship. Because with iPhone, you literally, my sister and her girlfriend have that feature. You can track, you know how many arguments they've had over that shit? You can track the person like a GPS. No, I don't want you, no. So, he's like, you really are different. You know, I'm drinking my tea. He's like, you really are different. You really are weird. Like, he said, when he said different, I didn't mind. But then when he called me weird, I had got offended. He said, so I'm offering. He said, man, now y'all wonder why, you know, they be talking about women on social media and Kevin Samuels. And I'm sitting there and I'm drinking my tea and I'm just listening. Because he has no idea. He doesn't know my age. He doesn't know. He thinks I'm like, he doesn't know my age. He has a ballpark idea. Everybody thinks I'm around a ballpark idea, but nobody knows my age. And I don't tell nobody, nobody's business unless you are, you know, we get to that point. I don't know what he thinks, I'm some dummy or something, but so he was like, so you're telling me you would not let me buy you a brand new, the latest iPhone, a nice iPhone, AT&T, I've been with them for years, put you on my plan. I said, if we were in a relationship, a serious committed relationship, then that would make sense. I said, but I don't know you well enough to have you buy me a phone. And he was just like, I know, I'm coming, it's my daughter. So at this point, the energy is just, I know you could feel it, because you could feel when energy is off. You could feel it. So at this point, he's just like, so what is it that you want, Natasha? I said, I just want to get to know you. One step at a time. I want to get to know you. I don't want you to feel obligated to me for any reason. I'm not obligated to you. I don't want to go do a lot of stuff. I don't want to go and create a lot of memories. I don't know you well enough to do that. I want to just chill with you, spend time, one-on-one, get to know you. And he was like, well, that's what I'm saying. How are we going to get to know each other? And I'm like, I can't get to know you going to the movies with you. I mean, we go to the movies. I said, but I can't get to know you doing all kinds of exciting stuff. I'm going to get to know you one-on-one, alone, chilling. I'm going to get to know you, well, oh, no. Well, you won't invite me to your apartment and this and that. Nah. I mean, I'll go to your spot. I haven't yet, but I said, nah. I said, and when I do invite you to my spot, it's not to have sex. It's just to chill. Anyway, it's not an Aquarius thing. It's not a Gemini thing. It's not a Virgo thing. Because he was like, oh, you an Aquarius. Y'all Aquariuses are weird. And you're fun. I'm going to be alone for a long time. That's the bottom line. And I'm okay with it. So anyway, I was like, look. I said, at the end of the day, and my daughter really was texting me, as you just saw. And I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to go, I have an obligation out in Douglasville. I'm going to go check out, see my daughter. I didn't tell him I have a grandbaby. He doesn't know my age or anything. I said, I'm going to go chill and go see my daughter. I said, and he was just like, I don't know about you, girl. I don't know about you. You know, y'all women say you want this, but then when you get a man that's willing to give you everything you want, this and this and that. Anyway, I'm gonna be alone because I'm just not like everybody else. I'm not like anyone else. And every woman says, I'm different. Nah, you're not different. I'm different. But there's other people. There's someone out there that's meant for me, compatible to me. And he's going to find me. But it wasn't no boy. I'm out. So anyway, Douglasville. It is what it is.